This is the OBSBOT Tail Air, a $500 camera that does live streaming and recording from anywhere. And today I'm going to be talking about all its features. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with the resolution. This camera does 4K resolution and 30 FPS. You can also set it back to 1080p with 60 FPS if you would like. Another key factor about the resolution is that it has 1.8 aperture, which means that it will bring in a lot more light. So that means less noise for your recordings and streaming. So now as you can see, if I turn off my lighting, it will keep the quality of the footage as high as possible. The camera also has an auto adjustment feature to where it will autofocus on any type of product that you want to show. So that means if you want to get a close-up shot of a specific product that you have, you can just bring it up close to the camera and it will focus on that product and blur out everything else. Something that the OBSBOT Tail Air does that is super interesting is that it has AI auto tracking. So for an example, if I were to move around, it would obviously follow me, but it also locks on to pets or even objects that you have, which will obviously help you record or stream easier and get rid of those tricky angles. Something else that the AI auto tracking does is that there are different speeds or even modes that you can select. What I mean by that is for the speed, you can select how fast the camera moves around while it tracks the object. And then also for the tracking mode, if you want the camera to just track your whole body, you would just click normal tracking. But if you want to do a close-up of your face or do your upper body, then you can select one of the other modes and it will do just that. Something else that is super key to your streams and recordings is that it has NDI support, which means that it will help the quality and latency for your streams. To use NDI support, you need to first go to ndi.video and download the NDI core suite. Once you have that downloaded and installed, the application is going to look like this. And then you're just going to go to the webcam settings, and then you're going to go under settings, and then here is where you can select the Tail Air. And once you have that set up, you're just going to go into any application. But for this example, I'm going to go into OBS Studio, and then under sources, you're just going to add a new video capture device, and then under device you're just going to click on NDI webcam video 1, and now as you can see it pops up in my OBS. But in order to use the NDI support, you will have to purchase a separate license key, which will be worth it in the long run. Another interesting feature is that it has multiple connections. The different options include HDMI, USB-C, Ethernet, or even Wi-Fi. So that means you won't just have to plug it into a computer or anything like that to live stream elsewhere. I would definitely recommend using their Ethernet adapter because sometimes the Wi-Fi is a little bit choppy, but to keep it good quality, I would just use the adapter. Something else that is key is that it has a remote, which means that you can do different types of things without even touching a program, such as zooming in or out, or using the AI tracking, or even selecting different preset positions that you have made. Like I stated earlier, they do have an app to live stream publicly called OBS Start, which means that you can turn on and off AI, customize your image settings, and it's easy to live stream off of different platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, or even Twitch. To use the app, you're just going to go to your app store and download OBS Start. Once you have the app downloaded, you're just going to create an account. Next, you're going to want to turn on your Tail Air, and then you're going to scan for the camera, and it should pick it up easily, and then you will be able to use your camera on your phone. If you would like to change the camera's ISO or exposure or something along those lines, you would just click on the bars on the left side, and then once you click on the A, you're able to manually change everything that you need. Also, to use the AI on your phone, it's going to be in the bottom left corner, and here is where you can select the different speeds or even select an object that you want to track. So for an example, my microphone, if I just click on the cube and then highlight my microphone, it will start tracking it. The AI auto tracking also includes a gesture control, which means that you can do different shapes with your hands, such as an L shape, which will zoom in and out of you, or even do a simple OK gesture, which will automatically start recording or stop recording. For the audio, it does have two built-in microphones, but if you do prefer using your own microphone, it has a 3.5mm audio jack, which will use pretty much any type of microphone these days. To use this camera, you are going to be needing a Wi-Fi connection or even hotspot. The battery in this thing is pretty solid with a 1500 milliamp hour battery, which would give you around 150 minutes of operating time. I do want to give a quick thanks to OBSBOT for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe down below. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace out.